Hey there, Midnight Mysteries fam. Get ready for another heart-pounding story that will make you question the quietness of your own reality. Today's tale is bound to send shivers down your spine. Hit that like button, subscribe for more scary stories daily, and let's dive into the unsettling unknown. The cold winds whispered through the dimly lit subway station as I hurriedly descended the staircase, the unsettling silence broken only by the distant rumble of passing trains. Little did I fathom that this ordinary commute would spiral into a spine-tingling encounter with the otherworldly. As I reached the platform, a subtle feeling of being watched gripped me. Turning cautiously, my eyes widened with terror as I beheld a woman standing on the platform. Clad in an antiquated gown, she emanated an ethereal glow, her form translucent as if veiled in smoke. My heart raced as our eyes met, the frigid air pulsating with an otherworldly energy. The ghostly woman, a specter from a bygone era, advanced towards me with measured steps. Her gait echoed through the desolate station, sending shivers down my spine. Unable to tear my gaze away, I stood frozen, the air thickening with an unspoken presence. Drawing near, she halted just inches away, her haunting eyes peering into the recesses of my very soul. A silent communication passed between us, a connection beyond words. It was then that I heard a voice, not audible to the mortal ear but resonating within the confines of my mind. The language was unfamiliar, an ancient dialect that sent shudders through my being. The disembodied voice seemed to emanate from the ghost woman, yet her lips remained motionless, adding an eerie layer to the supernatural encounter. As swiftly as she had appeared, the ghostly figure dissipated, leaving behind a trail of dissipating smoke. In her wake, a voice echoed in my head, a final cryptic message that reverberated through the caverns of my consciousness. Protect your loved ones, for darkness is lurking in the shadows. The ghost encounter at the subway station became an indelible mark on my psyche, a moment that transcended the boundaries of reason. It left me grappling with existential questions, questioning the thin veil that separates reality from the unseen. Whether a figment of my imagination or a genuine communion with the paranormal, the blurred line between the tangible and the ethereal lingered, casting a perpetual shadow on the fabric of my understanding. In the days that followed, I found myself drawn back to that desolate subway station, compelled by an inexplicable force to seek answers. The platform, now devoid of any spectral presence, bore the scars of the unearthly encounter. The air seemed charged with residual energy, a lingering echo of the ghostly visitation. Haunted by the encounter, my nights became a tapestry of restless dreams. The ghostly woman would materialize, her eyes boring into mine, and the unintelligible whispers would reverberate through the corridors of my subconscious. Sleep became an elusive sanctuary, and the line between wakefulness and dreams blurred, leaving me in a perpetual state of unease. One night, unable to shake the ghostly apparition from my thoughts, I decided to delve into the history of the subway station. Buried in the archives, I unearthed a forgotten tale of tragedy that unfolded decades ago. A woman, named Eleanor, had met her demise on the very platform where I encountered the ghost. Legend had it that her spirit still roamed the station, unable to find peace. Armed with this newfound knowledge, I revisited the subway station, a sense of purpose guiding my steps. The platform, once a mere commuter's thoroughfare, now held the weight of an unresolved past. As I stood there, a solemn presence enveloped me, and I felt a connection with Eleanor's restless spirit. In a moment of determination, I whispered words of solace, acknowledging her pain and expressing my empathy. The air seemed to shift, and a fleeting image of the ghostly woman materialized before me. Her eyes, once haunting, softened with a semblance of gratitude. The unintelligible whispers transformed into a gentle breeze, carrying a sense of closure. The subway station, once a nexus of fear, became a place of reconciliation. Eleanor's spirit, having lingered for decades, found release, and the air that hung heavy with unresolved energy lightened. The haunting dreams that plagued my nights ceased, replaced by a newfound sense of serenity. As I shared this tale with you, the memory of that ghost encounter at the subway station lingers, not as a nightmare but as a testament to the inexplicable mysteries that intertwine with our reality. The thin veil that separates the living from the spectral is fragile, and sometimes, it takes an encounter beyond the realm of understanding to reveal the intricacies of the unknown. So, the next time you find yourself on a dimly lit subway platform, and an eerie feeling of being watched creeps over you, remember this tale. Perhaps, just perhaps, you too may catch a glimpse of the otherworldly, and the line between the living and the spectral will blur in ways that challenge the very fabric of your reality.